Yeah, like Coach Vatrell said, he's a great guy. You have a great leader, right? And thank you for the opportunity to be here, Coach. Guys, I'm looking to be here, my job, because he's going to get you prepared physically, but I want you to get prepared mentally for the game, okay? How many of you in here want to play at the next level? Raise your hand. Okay? What a sad reality is, my business partner, Austin, he's over there. He sent me a text message the other day. He got his first ever tattoos on his wrist, and it said, your time is limited. And for some of you guys, this is the last time you'll ever play organized football in your life, right? But the thing about it is you have to take advantage of the opportunity that's presented to you. Because I remember being you, 15, 16, 17 years old, and thinking that it's just not going to end, right? And one person that I know for sure that understands that your opportunity of a lifetime is limited is a man named Inky Johnson. If you haven't heard his story before, Inky was just like you, okay? He grew up on the south side of Atlanta. He played DB. And at 7 years old, he vowed that he was going to play football, right? The reason why he wanted to play football, he grew up in a 2-bedroom home with 14 people. If you can do any math, it's only 2 beds, it's 14 people, right? So somebody was sleeping on the floor. So at age 7, he vowed he was going to take it to the next level. He was going to play in the NFL because maybe one day he could give his own bed. And then he worked and worked and worked. He got to the level that you are right now. He got an offer from the University of Tennessee, okay? He went on his official visit, and you know the host is showing him around, and they show him around campus, trying to make him fall in love with this campus. He got there, he was like, bro, Ink, you can go to this party, or you can go to the basketball game. Which one you want to go to? He said, for real, man, can you just take me back to my hotel? And the reason why he said that, because that was the first ever time that Inky got the chance to sleep in his own bed. And so he committed to the University of Tennessee. First year, he didn't play, he played special teams. Second year, he broke the starting lineup, played DB for them. Third year, he was projected to go to the NFL, first-round draft pick. Second game of the year, they playing against Air Force. It's 2 minutes left in the game. He comes down, makes a routine tackle, hits the guy. His whole body goes limp. He had to be carted off the field. He never got a chance to live his dream. Instantly like that, his opportunity of a lifetime was over. He had to have emergency surgery. Inky Johnson almost died because he was playing something that he loved to do, right? I'm not here to come give you some depressing story, but I am here to tell you that Inky Johnson said he hates to see young athletes not taking advantage of the opportunity they have. Like some of y'all acting like y'all irreplaceable. Y'all acting like coach can't just fill your spot, right? Y'all playing with the opportunity. And I want you to have your best year ever, because at the next level, you don't think Nick Saban got the pick of the barrel? You don't think he can't get guys to do exactly what you do? Everybody's strong and fast at the next level. But what separates everybody else at that next level is the way they think. Just like the lion. Everybody got the lion tattooed on them. And what's crazy is the lion is not the biggest. An elephant is bigger than a lion. And a lion is not the fastest. A cheetah is faster than a lion. But what separates the lion and makes him the king of the jungle is because the way he thinks, right? So I want to get you mentally prepared to have your best year ever. And so some of y'all thinking, yo, Vatrell, I hear you, bro, but what does my mental game have to do with anything? I want everybody to stand up for me. So what I want you to do is I want you to think about your very best game ever. A game where you just thought you was unstoppable, that nobody could stop you. A practice, whatever, you just felt like nobody could touch you. Then I want you to think about your worst game ever, where you just felt like you just couldn't do nothing right. What was the difference between the two? I guess we could all say your talent and your skill was the same. But what wasn't the same was the mental aspect of the game. Nobody teaches you how to deal with the quarterback just now threw an interception, or the running back fumbling the ball, the receiver dropped 5 passes in a row, D lineman that missed a sack, O line that missed the block, corner get beat deep. Nobody teaches you how to get over that. Coach tells you to get your head in the game, but coach, you ain't never taught me how, right? It's not a nag on him, but he's going to get you physically prepared. And so what I want you to do, I'm going to throw out some numbers, some percentages, okay? If you think, you know what, Vatrell, I hear you, but nothing had to do with the mental aspect of the game, 0%. If you don't think nothing of your mental had anything to do with the game, I want you to sit down. Okay, 10%, 20, 30, 70, 80, 90, 100%. You're proving my point. Guys, it's serious, right? You have to be able to get mentally prepared for the game, and I'm going to show you how, okay? So 3 things, and I'm going to get out of here, okay? Because I want you all to go out and have a great practice. Number 1, what I want everybody to do is develop a routine before every single game, okay? I was watching the quarterback documentary of Patrick Mahomes, Kirk Cousins, and Marcus Mariota. Now, the quarterback position is one of the most important positions, and all of them had a routine. Patrick Mahomes' routine, I watched him specifically because he's one of the best, so I like to see him, right? And so his routine before every single game, he'll throw on his hoodie, he'll walk up and down the field, and he'll sit on the sideline and take everything in. Guys, he's had the success of winning multiple Super Bowls, right? So if a guy that's doing that has a routine, why wouldn't you, okay? What the routine does, it acts as a mental trigger. It triggers your mind to let it know, like, yo, it's showtime. I'm ready to go. If my man is doing this right now, that means we about to go play some football. Okay, so I don't care what your routine is. I'm going to yell out some crazy routines. Josh Allen, he's the quarterback of the Buffalo Bills. He throws up before every game. Harrison Smith, he takes a shot of hot sauce before every single game. George Kittle, the tight end of the San Francisco 49ers, he reads a letter from his father before every single game. Guys, I don't care what your routine is, but find it and do it every single game. So it's a mental trigger to get you prepared to play the game that you love. Number 2, while you're doing your routine, I want you to use imagery. What imagery is visualization. I want you to visualize yourself performing at peak performance on that football field. Guys, I'm not nervous in front of you today. Why? Because I've already given you this speech 100 times already. Not physically, but mentally. I've already seen your reaction. I've already seen everything. I've seen myself standing in this position and giving you the speech that I want to give you. And it allows me to have the confidence to stay in front of you today. You know what the number 1 fear is in America? Public speaking. And guys, I do it every single day, okay? The reason why, because I visualize myself speaking to you guys, and it gives me the confidence. All I gotta do is show up physically. But I've already done the mental work. So what I want you to do before every game, in your routine, take 5 minutes, close your eyes. You the quarterback, I want you to see yourself throwing that touchdown. Running back, I want you to see yourself running that touchdown. Receiver catching the touchdown. O-line making the block, D-line making the sack, corner making the interception, linebacker making the tackle, kicker making the field goal, and punter punting the ball. Okay? So that's number 2. Number 3, before I leave you today, listen, guys, you're going to get knocked down. Things are going to happen. Some adversity, some opposition, those challenges are going to come. And when you get knocked down, I said when because it's going to happen, I need you to have the confidence and the belief that you still can be mentally tough enough to pull yourself up, even after you make a mistake. And one of the greatest stories that I know that somebody was mentally tough enough to pick themselves up after they was knocked down, you guys might be too young, but Mike Tyson was a great fighter back in his day. One of the best of all time, right? So he was going against this guy named Buster Douglas. And Buster, just like his name, don't nobody know who Buster is? He was going up against Mike Tyson. And at the time, Mike Tyson has been undefeated. He ain't lost no fight. And Buster Douglas was going up against him. Nobody counted him to win. They said he was going to get knocked out. The thing about Mike, he used to knock everybody out in the first 2 rounds. So if you ain't catch the fight in the first 2 rounds, that was pretty much it. You missed it. And so Buster Douglas, he was going up against Mike Tyson. And right before the fight, Buster's mother, she was in the beauty salon telling everybody, you know how they be running off at the mouth, right? They tell her, my son Buster going to beat Mike Tyson. My son Buster going to whoop Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson ain't got nothing on my son. And so if she was my mom, I'd have been like, Mom, you know he ain't lost no fight, right? So what happened is right before the fight, Buster's mother died. He still went on with the fight. He showed up to the fight. He's getting prepared. He's getting ready. Buster makes it out of the first 2 rounds. And then to round 3. And then to round 4. And then to round 5, 6, 7, and then round 8. Mike knocked him down. And the ref came over. He started to count 1, 2. He got all the way to 8. And Buster stumbled up. He done something nobody else ever done. He got up. The round was over. Ref asked him, you all right? He said, yeah. And then somewhere in the 10th or 11th round, I can't remember, Buster done something that nobody had ever done. He beat Mike Tyson. He knocked him out. And then after the fight, they asked Buster, how did you do it? He said, I promised my mama I was. And so, guys, this might be a bonus. But listen, you are going to get knocked down. And things are going to happen. But you got to be willing to be mentally tough enough to pull yourself up, even when you get down. And you might not be doing it for your mama, but you might be doing it for your teammates or your coaching staff or the name that's on the front of your jersey. So guys, listen, when you do get knocked down, try to land on your back. Because if you can look up, then you can get up. Thank you guys, that's my time.
Appreciate it.